The following content is for Vatican City Archive staff only. Any distribution of the following is strictly prohibited. On November 6, 1983, underground line technicians were conducting maintenance operations beneath Vatican City. Whilst the team of linemen were performing routine operations, the team uncovered an early Christian tomb beneath the Vatican. The tomb was completely separate from the Vatican necropolis, and there was no records within the Vatican archive of the tomb's construction. Within the tomb, archaeologists discovered a series of manuscripts hypothesized to be written by St. Paul the Apostle and a few early church popes. The series of writings were called the AETERNUS FIGMENTUM. Since the discovery of the manuscripts, His Holiness, Ferdinand I, has requested to read the AETERNUS FIGMENTUM once it has been fully restored. End of Archive Log 93.
This just in, a few minutes ago a violent earthquake occurred in Rome, the epicenter of which being Vatican City. The earthquake has an estimated magnitude of 10.9, making it the strongest earthquake in all of history, causing collateral damage to the Italian regions around Rome, and opening up a massive fault in the ground, devouring thousands. Despite this, most parts of Rome, including Vatican City, remain standing, whilst other parts of the area were vaporized into rubble within seconds. An emergency conference is being held in the Netherlands as we speak, as Europe braces for the major side effects of this world record earthquake. We are just getting word that geographic stations report that the Italian peninsula has shifted to the left 7 inches because of the violent tremors. A massive tsunami is currently approaching Corsica and Sardinia as we speak, and another tsunami is rushing toward Croatia. This geographic event is almost something out of a sci-fi movie. Not only are many parts of Rome still standing because of the tremors, but also that the cause of the earthquake is very much unknown at this time. Experts say a geographic event this large and widespread should be impossible in this location.
The following content is for Vatican City Archive staff only. Any distribution of the following is strictly prohibited. On November 11, 1983, an impossibly large earthquake occurred in Rome, with the epicenter being St. Peter's Basilica in Vatican City. The earthquake had a magnitude of 10.9 and opened up a large fault in the ground, devouring over an estimate of more than 5,000 citizens across Rome. Seismologists have concluded that the earthquake has had a total death toll of around 2.3 to 3 million deaths, and counting as rescue teams continue to search areas affected by the earthquake. Despite this, Vatican City and some of northern Rome remain intact with minimal damage to infrastructure. The following is an example of a seismograph reading of an average destructive earthquake at around a magnitude of 6 to 7.9. Now what will be shown is the seismograph reading of the Vatican City earthquake.
Can anyone hear me? I've been trapped down here for what feels like days already. I lost contact with the others. Everyone. They vanished as I blinked. My map isn't reliable anymore. The walls are changing. I don't recognize these tunnels anymore. The floor beneath me is breathing. My chest, it feels like it's twisting. I'm not in the tunnels anymore. But I never moved to where I am now.
Istituto Geografico Militare. The following content is confidential. Following the Vatican City earthquake, the Italian Ministry of Defense issued an objective to study the massive opened-up fault in Rome. The mission would be dubbed Project Necropolis. Subsurface readings of the fault suggest topologically impossible formations. The image suggests constantly warping or changing rock formations, and spatial inconsistencies that occupy the same space simultaneously. This results in the white and gray discolored areas present on the reading, as sound waves are constantly bouncing off of inconsistencies within the fault that should not be physically possible in a rock formation. It was agreed upon to explore the massive geological fissure. To explore the fault, a defeed drone was commissioned for the exploration of the fissure. the drone was tasked with visually studying and identifying the large fissure and the anomalies within it. All connection with the D-feed drone was lost at a depth of 0.5 kilometers under the surface. No observations regarding the geological anomalies were observed. It was reported that the drone began to violently expand and contract and implode whilst expanding simultaneously once it reached half a kilometer. The point in which contact with the drone was lost has been dubbed an event horizon phenomenon, as it does not abide by Newtonian physics, and is similar in characteristics to that of the geometry of a black hole. Further research on the event horizon phenomenon has been scrubbed. Ground-penetrating radar and subsurface imaging within the area also suggested anomalous phenomena beneath St. Peter's Basilica. The 2 subsurface imaging readings shown were recovered by ground-penetrating radar, which displayed a colossal biological mass beneath St. Peter's Basilica. Whilst no physical proof of the mass concludes it being of biological origin, it is plausible to think so, as it is shown to expand and contract as if it was breathing. As of right now, there is no other explanation on what the anomaly beneath the basilica may be, as something of this size can physically not exist without collapsing under its own weight. Property of the Istituto Geografico Militare. All content is classified.
Please tell me they dug up bedrock.
It's not. I doubt it's any type of rock. It's alive.
Impossible.
It's the best conclusion they could make.
This is surely a trial from God. We are sure to overcome.
With all due respect to your holiness, I feel this is different.
How so?
I think it's in regards with the manuscripts. We were never allowed to find them.
Explain.
I mean, we have unearthed knowledge we as humans are not allowed to know about by the law of existence.
Are you mad? There is no law above God.
I thought that was the answer too.
Why are you so timid about this?
I'm afraid the earthquake was a consequence.
Of what?
The manuscripts. We awoke something when we studied it. We have learned something we were never meant to know. I think, no, I fear, we are the mistake.